So we have a few use cases here of GA4, various features. So this is a consent mode case study for a lottery provider. We were able to implement consent mode, and basically consent mode restored our visibility of conversions back to almost 100%. This is it's very much dependent. Something that we always get asked around consent mode is like how much am I losing, or how many do not consent. It is very sector specific, but also the tool specific. So how have you implemented it? Do you actively force people to decline, for example, in the way that it's set up? So again, like I say, this was we were able to restore things back to 100% in terms of actual viewable conversions, and make better decisions from that data. We also have server-side GTM, which works with GA4. That is basically, we were able to mitigate the placing of the first-party cookie on a browser by setting it server-side instead of setting it client-side on the browser. That means that we were able to circumnavigate intelligent tracking protocol, or prevention, sorry, from Apple devices. So again, we were able to persist the user by persisting the first party cookie server side. So that meant that we saw a reduction of new users in what we could see in Google Analytics. So that basically helped us collect better, more robust data against our set of users to then make better decisions from. We also have a first party data use case. So we're able to push offline sales into GA. This furniture retailer actually had an awful lot of offline sales coming through the phone. About a third were coming through the phone, and quite a lot of those sales that came through the phone were actually were actually more valuable, as you can imagine. Just to people, before making a larger purchase, probably want to make sure they're talking to a human being and get everything right and are confident in making that transaction. Unfortunately, by default, you can't see those transactions, and especially the higher value transactions. So we're able to integrate GA with the call tracking software and CRM to understand what actually resulted in business value for this furniture retailer, which resulted in 24% growth in 6 months. So again, this is the benefit of being able to push that data back in analytics and use it to your advantage. We also have a national kitchen retailer who we undertook a CRM integration with. They optimized to storeroom visits and brochure downloads, basically leads, not revenue or transactions. So by streaming the transaction data back in against the user who filled the form out, we were able to then provide actual value and revenue numbers against the different activities that they were undertaking online at campaign level or channel campaign, etc., and beyond. So basically, it led to better decision making against business value, and we're able to enhance our performance based on that level.